Why do you use the drone bot for it? What's the point of that?
It just it's basically running on a second tower. It's like it does everything for me when I'm not here.
Right.
It'll record, it'll do everything.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm 100% positive. We tested it with another thing that we did the other day.
Okay. Why are you wanting to interview me for it?
Because I'm doing like a before and after the Drunken Peasants thing for my channel, because I got involved in drama with them back a long time ago. So I'm sort of putting a bow on everything.
Ed, what kind of drama did you get into?
I started some shit in the DP fan club. Ben apparently hates my guts. Actually, TJ messaged me a little while about something that I didn't know about. Apparently, when they were in New Mexico, Ben would not stop talking about me the whole time he was there. That's what he said anyway. Yeah, I guess he thinks I'm some kind of fucking evil genius. I didn't know that. I knew that he didn't like me. I didn't know that he talked about me the whole time they were in New Mexico.
Right.
Funny.
Well, there's always two ways that specific group looks at people. You're either an evil genius who's wanting to bring doom to the world, or you're a fucking retard who can't tie your own. It's always the opposite.
Yeah, TJ and I have always been cool. Well, not always. In the beginning, I was on you used to have a video hosting site when you were the Stallion, and
right.
I posted a whole shitload of I was like 13 at the time, I think, and I posted a whole shitload of stuff there. And then I was friends with another guy named Super Angry Monkey, who I actually got to talk to semi-recently. He's vacated YouTube altogether. He was sort of coming up in that group of atheists that sort of kicked off the atheist movement on YouTube anyway, like the atheist versus the theist sort of secular debate, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
Aaron Ra and Thunderfoot and all those. And
is this all the type of questions you want to ask me though about? It's just a DP?
No, I want to know where you're at in life and stuff, since we got to re-record all that.
Oh,
like, what are you doing? Is this the only show you've got? Things of that nature. Where would you prefer to start? I don't really care. I can.
I mean, it's whatever you want to know. I was just curious if that was what it was specifically about. I don't mind talking about things. It's just that a lot of people that and that was the big thing a year ago, where people were always wanting to know about the DP shit.
No, it's like I said earlier, and I am gonna send you a nice Christmas gift, by the way. I've been looking through your Amazon wish list, so I'll see.
You don't have to do nothing for me, man. It's all good.
No, it's fine. Shit, what was I saying? Sorry, my bot's doing retarded shit. I just gotta make. Yep, no, it's still working. Okay. Yeah, no. The reason that I'm talking about it is because you and I were cool way back in the day. You probably don't even remember me because I was just some fucking kid at the time. I posted regularly on your video hosting site. I think I had something like 130 videos. I was salty a little bit because when it went down, I lost everything. I don't think I was posting on YouTube for a while. I think there's some stuff that went up there that's just gone. But since I've crossed paths with all of you guys all at once, or at one point or another, I'm just trying to move on to the next sort of chapter in my life. So I want to know where people are at now that it's been a year since that happened, and my channel kind of got some traction and stuff, because now people.
You do know that if you ask me certain questions about the DP thing, this could very well bring drama right back on you.
Yeah, I'm prepared for that, but I want to wrap it up for myself, and so that I can just say that I'm done with it. I'm not going to continue to address it after this point.
You plan on putting this up on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this whole thing and put it up tonight, just so that you can go ahead and grab it for yourself if you like. And then after that, I'm gonna probably move it to unlisted for a little while, and then I have an interview with TJ. I have an interview with Paul. I have an interview with Egghead, probably, and I think I got Shirt Guy is gonna do it. He subbed to me, so we'll see about that. Once this video comes out, I mean, I've got a whole list of people I got to go through. Ryby Jenkins is on the list. Obviously,
right.
we talked about that earlier. I don't know if she'll actually do it, but the invitation's out there and she knows where to find me now. So,
Is this food bar person a friend of yours or a bot?
no, it's not one of mine. Nope. I have no
All
idea.
right.
I think they're just listening.
Okay. Well, go ahead and ask your question. What do you want to know?
All right, so I haven't been watching Drunken Peasants. I haven't watched DFF or any of your stuff in preparation for this because I think that I ask better questions when I don't know, because I have no idea what my audience is going to be like on a day-to-day basis, if they know me from this or from another video. So my first question was, what was the last interaction you had with the Drunken Peasants as they once were with Ben, TJ, and Paul?
You recording?
Yep, it's been going the whole time.
There wasn't no interaction after I left YouTube. I don't know if it's been a year or a little bit less than that or what. Didn't really keep track of time. Never really do, tell you the truth. When I came back, I discovered that Deep Fried Fat, Drunken Peasants had separated. I had heard from people that had come in my rooms. They told me that there was some kind of disconnect, some kind of contract where they wouldn't talk about each other or something to that effect. Now, this wasn't from them saying that. This is from people just coming in the room and filling me in on shit. He told me that Ben was doing sound bites of me and playing some of my old videos and some of my newer shit. At first, I was like, fuck it, who cares? Don't really give a shit. I mean, it's a typical pattern. Manatee this, he's fucking stupid, he's a piece of shit. You know, those kind of comments. So, I mean, you heard it once, you heard it all the time, right, Will?
It kind of old for me too. I think that's why TJ stopped doing it.
Hold on, let me mute Foobar because he's gonna fuck up the recording for you. Keep fucking noises. All right, so I went over to the channel finally. People kept telling me, "Oh,
for some reason it crashed my bot." Hold on.
You sure it's recording?
Yeah, I'm sure it's recording. It just crashed my bot. I had to reload it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm watching it. I'm watching it in real time too on a second monitor to make sure, because I know all about all the horse shit that can go on this.
Are you streaming it or are you just recording it?
Nope, I'm just recording it. I feel like a stream would probably complicate things even further.
All right. Well, I don't care either way. I was just wondering how you were handling it. So I kept there and telling me, people in the room saying, go, go, go. That's really, to be honest with you, how a lot of drama kept on happening in the first place with DP and all that shit that was going on. I kept having their fucking fans coming in trying to get me riled up and sending me over the videos, telling me to look at certain timestamps because I'm not going to go over and watch a fucking 3-hour video. I mean, maybe it's the attention span or something, but it gives me a headache after a while. Yeah, so I go over, I see Ben doing the usual typical shit, but I also noticed that he had Pimp Monk X and what's his name, Billy the Fridge. I've done a live stream with Billy the Fridge before, and I've also talked to him on Discord. I really like that son of a bitch. I enjoy him. I think that he's funny. I also used to be friends with Onision in the past and all that before all the bullshit went down. And I ended up having a couple conversations with Pimp Monk X. Seems like Ben is trying to use me to get views because a DP appears to be majorly declining. I mean, when I used to go on the show, they were getting like 500,000 fucking views almost every single time.
Those days.
Now they're not really breaking. They get lucky if they break 13,000 views at this time. Yeah. I don't think it's just because of me. I always, I predicted in the past 100 million times. I said, if you take TJ away from the show, no one's going to watch for Ben. I think the only reason anybody's watching is because Monk X has some fans, but the big draw is Billy the Fridge. He is the life and blood, the DP at this point.
Right. Couple of things on that note. It wasn't just you were right, but you were right in a way that I don't think that you understood at the time, because TJ was the glue that held everything together. Because I guess what Ben didn't realize is if TJ goes, it's not just TJ, it's Ben, it's Paul, and all the name recognition that goes along with that. So, so they had to pull in new names like Billy, who I think he was already established. I think he did something with Filthy Frank at one point, or I know he was at VidCon. He might have done something with Boogie. Oh no, you know who he did a video with was iDubbbz TV. That's who it was at VidCon.
Yeah, Billy hung out with Onision. He did some videos with them. He did some videos with other folks. He's got a buddy called Leafy. I don't know much about Leafy. All I know is he's like some popular fucking kid that a lot of people either love or hate type of scenario. I mean, he already established himself. He was like 94,000 subscribers in before he even went to DP. So he's doing good. As far as Paul's ego is concerned, and I'm not saying this just because I dislike the motherfucker, but Paul's ego on his Ideology channel, which used to be Paul's Ego, yeah, his views are as fucking dead as King Tut's tomb.
Well, he doesn't do like proper videos, or like he just kind of gets on there with TJ and they smoke outside or whatever and talk like he was on vacation recently. I forget where, and he just sort of pops on and does that. He's got another show where he does like damn it, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, where he talks about movies and stuff, which is sort of like part TJ, mostly Paul type thing. So on the second point that I wanted to address when you were talking about is DP fan club raids on Discord. Yeah, you weren't the only one. Apparently, one of the reasons that Ryby Jenkins Discord doesn't exist, and why a bunch of other people created new Discord servers, is because apparently DP raids were a thing. Now, I know nobody was telling them to go do this, but they just sort of, I guess that's just sort of the kind of audience they are. I don't know. I used to be in it, and I don't fucking do that shit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sort of an odd phenomenon. Maybe it's just when I was in the fan club, there were raids on the fan club, and then that's kind of how I grew to my low level of infamy in that circle at any rate. So you haven't had contact with them in quite a long time then.
I did go into like one of their Discords a while back. A bunch of people came in my room. That was a year ago, and they said, "Hey, Paul wants to talk to you," and all this kind of shit. And I'm like, "What the fuck do you want to talk to me about for?" And they said, "Come on, man." He said it'll be nice and all this shit. So I figured, if it's possible, I can work shit out with this fucking clown, and we can stop arguing with each other. Fine. I'm always willing to, an olive branch or whatever the hell that bullshit's called. Right. And they gave me a link. I get in there. Paul sees me and he triggered almost immediately. Apparently, he did not tell those people that it was okay to bring me in. So I found myself being yelled at, screamed at, and then seen images of manatees going up the fucking screen. I was just about to just head out the fucking door because I knew this was a too hostile of an environment for my old ass. And all of a sudden I found myself banned. So Paul admits that he banned me from the boardroom.
Oh shit. So
had I known that he did not want me in there, if they had not believing that he wanted to talk, I would not have approached his room.
I get the feeling that you don't bring up Drunken Peasants or any of their members in your videos anymore, right? Not really, unless somebody else like me brings it up in your Discord or some shit like that.
Well, sometimes I'll answer some questions. I have done a couple videos where I goofed on them. I noticed that Billy the Fridge was in. I made a video challenging Billy the Fridge to a rap contest with G-Man. I thought that would be funny.
Right.
That'd be really cool to see him do that. Plus, I was hoping that Billy the Fridge and G-Man would create me a cool fucking music intro for my videos instead of the final countdown, something a little bit more modern and update. But neither one of them so far has responded about that specific thing. Yeah, I did. I mentioned I did a video where I asked Ben what the hell his problem is and why does he keep doing what he's doing? Why is he putting my videos up? And I also pointed out the fact that because I'm not on the show and TJ's not on the show, his shit's garbage. It's nothing.
All they want to talk about, it seems like, is Brett Keane when stuff starts to go stale, and they can't talk about TJ. It seems like they can't talk about TJ, or they won't for whatever reason. So, I mean, the reason that your name comes up a lot is because there's a lot of shitlords like myself who hang out in circles like that, who hear the name Brett Keane and get all fucking spurgy and triggered.
It's all good. I don't know if you realize this. I did say in my video, I said, due to the fact that Billy the Fridge has never done me wrong and he's always been a cool cat to me, I said, I'd be willing to go on the show so they could actually talk to me and have some entertainment and bring their views up. Said, and of course I did it in an arrogant persona type of way. People love it when you do shit.
Right.
That arrogant attitude. So they didn't respond. They just keep in videos of me and talking about mac and cheese and shit. I figured that they would get more entertainment if they had the real deal. Since Billy hasn't insulted me, I would never make him pay me money to go on his fucking deal. Since TJ and DP had issues with me and was constantly, the intention was to humiliate me, I expected to get fucking paid for that. I'm not a free bitch, right?
Right. Yeah. My next question was, I never heard what you did with the money. What did they pay you for that show? $1,000 or something?
I did a couple different shows with them. I did some private videos and then some live streams. I'm thinking it was up there around a few $1,000, $1,000 for each show.
Did you do that all in, like, did you spend all the money on one thing, or did you spread it out on like bills or whatever, or was there something that you got out of it physically that you still have, like almost like a trophy or something like that for all your hard work?
I myself, this might sound odd to you because you sound like a younger man.
Yeah,
I've been married for 20 years, and I have a tendency to. I'm a very simple type of guy. If you look at my Amazon wish list, you'll notice that most that's on there is either equipment for me to record videos or it's stuff for my family, my wife and kids, like magic cards and video games and all that.
Right.
I usually hand my fucking money donated to me. My wife is the one that transfers it to her card, and she does whatever she wants with it. I don't. It's it.
All right. I was wondering if you'd have been like, I know if I get a big sum of money, I get something big, and I spread the rest through bills.
I mean, you see me in video, right? I don't wear expensive clothing.
No.
I don't have an expensive place. I've got simple expectations. I like a video game and a movie every once in a while, maybe a fucking burger tossed down my throat. That's about it.
So you're doing this show now. What is it? Theus Brett Keane, is that right?
Yeah, to me, I don't really look at it like it's some kind of premium deal. It's a fucking Discord, and you're streaming OBS through it. It's not fancy. It doesn't have cool effects or nothing. And unfortunately, I'm finding that the damn thing keeps getting worse and worse. It's like it'll record good for an hour and a half. If you go any further than that, the voices start mushing, and it sounds like Art Bell's sounds from hell bullshit.
I know. I've had the same problem too with my streams, so I feel the struggle.
I got the bitrate at 1,000. If I go any lower, I'm going to look like a fucking Minecraft character on the screen. So I don't know.
So let's see. What else do I have here? We went through that.
Are you sure your thing is recording for you? Because I hate for you to go through all this shit and not be working.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is when I get through the last of these questions, I'm going to go through and double check it. There's no other way to double check it because it's a bot, so it has to finish recording first.
Okay.
I'd hate to have to do this a third time, but unfortunately, this is the most reliable quality way of doing this. So,
Okay.
Let's see. So, do you have any future plans for the channel? For your channel, are you planning on doing like another podcast or something? I see you've got something with. Oh God, what was it called? I gotta look here. You just posted a video about it, actually.
Non sequitur thing.
Oh yeah, non sequitur. That's what it is. I see that the logo there has got your face on it now. Is that a thing you're doing with somebody else? Kind of like a dynamic.
Yeah, I get tons of people all the time who are trying to get me on their podcasts and their shit. Really, to me, it doesn't really matter how many subscribers they got, as long as if I go look at their channel and I think that they can carry a good conversation and be somewhat amusing, I'll fucking do it. Doesn't matter to me. I don't like to go into, I don't want the repeat DP bullshit where you come on and someone's talking about how fat your face is or how big your fucking nose is the whole time. That gets boring after a while. I can do 15 minutes, but after that it gets old.
So, let's see.
Asking me about the future, what I want to do. Nowadays, I would say in the last few years, I don't really fucking plan things out anymore. And the reason why is I don't last long. If it's not me getting flagged or knocked the hell off of Twitter, fucking Facebook, YouTube, or social media sites, it's either having health issues and need a break for a while. That's one of the reasons why I got a 10-year history of at least 30 times saying I need to quit, I need to go, because I get sick. I get fucking stressed. I get anxiety. And when you're going through that at the moment, you don't know if you're going to return or not. You don't know if you're going to get better. How do you know? You know what I mean? Until you actually get better.
It's almost like a kind of syndrome. There's, God, I wish I could. Steven Crowder now has some kind of illness. I know he's got, like, did he say fibromyalgia or something? And Filthy Frank quit YouTube anyway to do music because he's got mini seizures and stuff like that. And there was a lot of YouTubers that just quit this year or are taking a year or a couple months off because it makes them really, really sick to do this stuff all the time and to try to be entertaining constantly. So it seems to be a common thing. Is there any chance in the future of doing like a one-off with the old Drunken Peasants again? Because that's a question I get asked a lot. Everybody wants to know if I've been talking to any of them because they know that I talk to TJ. TJ's pretty much the only one that I talk to on a regular basis. But everybody wants to know what TJ's thinking. Is he going to do another thing? From TJ's perspective anyway, he's mentioned to me once in the past. I haven't asked him super recently. Yeah, he'd be all right with doing like a one-off thing. Somewhere on whoever's channel. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Well, how do I put this? I know that for sure I'd have a good time with Billy the Fridge.
Right.
I have actually talked on stream to Monk X in the past, and he seems very paranoid, like he thinks I'm going to fuck him over in some kind of way. But we get along and we start telling jokes and we seem to get along like two fucking rednecks from Missouri, right? When it comes to the DP, I don't know Scotty very well, so it's not like some kind of thing. I know I goofed on him a little bit because you had to. He's a part of the group, so you got to throw him in the furnace, right? But whenever it comes to TJ, I definitely have no interest in talking to Paul's ego. He and I used to have great conversation a long time ago, and I think that he's went way over the line with me. With TJ, on the other hand, I don't know. There's this weird ass thing where for some reason, like when I did my interview with him for like 2 hours and shit, I actually enjoyed myself. I liked finding out more about the actual person than the persona that he puts on the internet. I like talking to the real guy, not the bullshit edge lord that he tries to claim to be on the screen. The way he used to be whenever we used to talk and get along with each other. I like that guy. Understand?
Yeah, I've talked to Paul a couple of times. He wished me happy birthday once because we had the same exact birthday. Obviously minus the year. But yeah, I've been in his streams and stuff sometimes in the comment sections. That's the only way that I've talked to him. I think he messaged me once on Twitter.
Remember what I said. I used to get along with Paul. I used to enjoy listening to him talk and listen to his stories. In fact, there was a time where I thought some of his shit was interesting. But there was also a part of me that pitied him because he had some of the same kind of things that I identify with, like manic depression and all that kind of shit. I felt like he and I were close, like we had some kind of, I don't know how to fucking put it. It's just whenever you meet someone where they share a lot of qualities or flaws that you do, you feel like you mix. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Good chemistry. Yep.
He just turned out to be an asshole later on, though. It was obvious that I was a bad judge of character. I fucked up. I blame myself for that.
I think that's the end of my questions. The only other thing that I had is
It was all DP stuff, man.
well, no, I asked you about your life. You didn't really get into like what you're doing too much.
I
I
do
more
want to
interested
do more.
in that anyway. I wanted to do like a timeline, like DP, and now what's he doing? What's his plans for the future and stuff like that? What's
If you want to know what I'd like to do, but that you realize I'm realistic and realize I probably won't last long, I never do any fucking things. I'd like to be able to do what I wanted to do in the past, where I talk to folks like yourself and be able to have good conversations and socialize. I use the internet for socialization. I'm not so much wanting to be like the next PewDiePie or something like that. I just like hanging out with people. People around my area, I live in like a shit country. It's fucking boring.
right?
Oh,
Is it still Festus or have you moved since?
Festus is an old address. It's one thing I don't understand that DP always brought up about Festus. Festus was a house that I used to live in with my family. I got fucking screwed over by a guy. I don't know if you remember the straight dope bullshit. Do you remember any of that?
Yeah, I do.
Well, straight dope, he actually fucked me up pretty bad with what he did, and I'll tell you why. This will be interesting for your interview if you want it. You ready?
Yeah, go for it. I'm all ears.
Well, as you know, I was still an atheist at the time, and I found out that the person that I was renting to buy from got my money and took off. The bank ended up taking over the area, and I didn't know until it was too late. My wife and my kids, we were about to be tossed out in the fucking street. So I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have very many family, and a lot of my family were religious. I was a hardcore atheist at the time. I was afraid that if I called them up and asked, they're going to say something to the effect of, well, God's punishing you for being a prick or something like that, right? So what I did was I figured, look, I got a community of atheists out here who love me and care about me. Make a video and ask if they can help me out or they can give me suggestions, something my family doesn't end up on the street. There were no atheist organizations in my little redneck fucking town. I did that. So you got a guy like Straight Dope who's saying, oh, Brett's lying. He wants money. He's trying to fuck over atheists. He's a liar. He's a piece of shit. And instead of atheists giving me any advice and helping my family, we ended up losing our home. And I had atheists clowning on me while I'm in the fucking street with my family. It was to the point where it was so bad that my kids almost got taken away from me. But luckily, a church came along and helped us. Yeah, that was a kick in the ass every which way.
Oh, damn. Jesus.
Didn't know that there, Will?
No, I heard part of the story through a third parties, but I hadn't heard it directly from you once before, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, I got...
I think maybe you told that story on one of the patrons only things from DP. One of the Mind of the Manatee episodes, I think maybe it was. But it's been a year or something since I've heard that story.
Oh, that's what happened. I ended up fucking juiced pretty hard, and I'm sure a lot of people are pretty pleased about that. But I'm doing okay now. I've got a decent place, and my family's doing all right. No, I don't live in Festus anymore. Hey, Ben the Demon. Who the hell is that? I don't know no Ben the Demon.
He's not one of mine either.
I'm just someone invited me here.
Okay. Oh, I don't know who did it. I don't know who you are, but you can hang out if you want to. Do you have any last questions for me, Will?
Just
No, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I think yeah, that's the whole list. Unless you had something you wanted to add. Oh yeah, do you have? Is there anything you want to say to like TJ or Paul or any of the other people that I'm going to be interviewing because they're going to see this, obviously, because it'll be on my channel. And at least 3 of them are subscribed.
I hope that Paul gets his depression under control and tries to lay off the drugs. Drugs are just going to just infuriate his own health issues and depression. Not going to help him, and it's not going to be healthy for his family. TJ needs to lay off the fucking 1980s King Diamond makeup. It's stupid. Back to being the TJ with just a regular face and cool t-shirt, and I'll try to be a little bit nicer to religious folks. I know for a fact of his family members are religious, and he wouldn't talk to them the same way he talks to religious people online. He loves them just as much. He should think about that whenever he's doing some of his videos. Let's see, Scotty. Scotty, I've seen you in video a couple times lately. It looks like you buffed up. You're not wearing the glasses much. You don't look like a shadow nerd anymore. That's good. I hope that your marriage is working out for you. Billy the Fridge, it's always awesome to see and hear you, even if you're fucking army on DP at this point for whatever reason. Monk X, hopefully you stop being paranoid and enjoy a good conversation with me. Ben, I've heard you repeatedly say that you'd like to fight me and beat my ass. If you really want to fight, stick your head up your ass and fight for air. That's it.
Okay. Thanks. Pretty good interview. I think do you do you do these shows weekly or bi-weekly or how's it go?
It's usually spontaneous, but if I had to give you a time, I usually prefer to do it later on at night, like around 7. That's when you bring in the most people to have conversations with. I will sometimes, every once in a while, open early in the day because the time zones. I got subscribers who can't talk to me because it's like 3 in the morning their time when it's normal time for me.
All right,
Just depends.
I'll tell you what, you want to talk to some weird and interesting bastards? I know plenty of them, and they all have Discord, and they're online all the time. I'll pop in and bring them in every once in a while.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right. Again, thanks for doing this interview. I really appreciate it.
It's all good. You have a good one.
You too. I just got to check the video now.